Have you ever wondered if your brain can grow new cells? The idea might seem straight out of a science fiction novel, but hold on to your neurons, folks, because this is the fascinating reality of neurogenesis. In the realm of neuroscience, neurogenesis is not just a buzzword, it's a process of creating new neurons or brain cells from neural stem cells. For a long time, it was believed that we were born with a certain number of neurons and that was it. No new ones after that. But modern science has outsmarted this myth. It turns out our brains are not static but dynamic, evolving landscapes. Neurogenesis happens throughout our lives, primarily in certain brain regions. Yes, you heard it right. Your brain is capable of growing new cells even as you age. But what does it really mean when we say new neurons are born? Let's explore. Neurogenesis is not a magic trick, but a complex biological process. Now let's delve into the intriguing mechanics of neurogenesis. Picture a bustling city. The city's population is the brain's neural network, and the new arrivals are the newborn neurons. But where do these new arrivals come from? Enter the neural stem cells, the unsung heroes of the brain's metropolis. These stem cells are like the city's maternity wards, giving birth to fresh, eager neurons. But of course, every newborn needs a little guidance. In the brain, this guidance comes from a process called differentiation. This is where our newborn neurons begin their journey in life, deciding what type of neuron they want to be when they grow up. It's like a career fair, but for cells. Once they've decided on their career path, these fledgling neurons then embark on a journey across the brain. It's a big move, akin to a townie moving to the big city. They travel through the brain's highways and byways, finding their way to their new home in the existing neural circuits. Now, moving to a new city is hard enough, but imagine having to integrate into a whole new society. That's the next challenge for our intrepid neurons. They have to make friends, or in scientific terms, form synapses with the existing neurons. It's like the first day at a new job, trying to find your place within a well-established team. But these neurons are not just passive newcomers. No, they are active contributors to the neural community. They help to reshape the neural circuits, playing a crucial role in learning and memory. It's as if they've not only moved to a new city, but started their own innovative startup, changing the city's landscape. And so the process of neurogenesis continues, a ceaseless cycle of birth, migration, integration, and innovation. It's a testament to the incredible adaptability and resilience of our brains. Now you may wonder, where does all this fascinating process take place? Well, stay tuned to find out. Not all areas of the brain can grow new cells. Now you might be wondering where exactly this magic of neurogenesis, the birth of new neurons, takes place. Well, it's not a grand show happening throughout the brain. Instead, it's a more intimate gathering, primarily occurring in a region called the hippocampus, tucked away deep within the brain's folds. The hippocampus, my friends, is a bit of a superstar. It's a key player in learning and memory, and it's one of the few places in the adult brain where neurogenesis is a regular occurrence. It's like a little nursery for neurons, nurturing and growing them throughout life. This makes the hippocampus quite unique, as most other areas of the brain are like exclusive clubs, not allowing any new members once the initial guest list is set during early development. Speaking of development, neurogenesis is most active during embryonic development. It's a time of rapid brain growth, a veritable neuron party, if you will, but it doesn't stop there. The beauty of neurogenesis is that it continues throughout life, although at a slower pace. Yes, even as we age, our brains can still flex their growth muscles, particularly in the hippocampus. So, we've talked about the what, where, and when of neurogenesis, but why does it matter? Neurogenesis is not just a cool science fact, it has profound implications for our health and well-being. Let's talk about how neurogenesis impacts our daily lives. A key function of neurogenesis is in learning and memory. New neurons are like fresh sponges, ready to soak up information. When you learn something new, these neurons are there, eager and ready to store this new piece of knowledge. So, if you've ever wondered why kids learn languages faster than adults, part of the answer lies in their higher rate of neurogenesis, but that's not all. Neurogenesis also plays a crucial role in mood regulation. It's like having your personal weather system in your brain. More neurogenesis can lead to sunnier mental skies, while less may bring about mental storm clouds. Research shows that lower rates of neurogenesis are linked to conditions like depression and anxiety. And what about recovery from brain injuries? Once again, neurogenesis is our ally. Think of it as your brain's personal construction crew, always on standby, ready to repair damage by generating new neurons. To illustrate, let's consider the case of a stroke patient. Evidence suggests that neurogenesis increases in response to a stroke, helping the brain recover by rewiring itself. Amazing, isn't it? So, neurogenesis plays a pivotal role in our brain health. But can we influence this process? Can we as individuals encourage our brains to produce more neurons? You bet we can. In fact, research suggests we can boost neurogenesis in several ways. Firstly, diet plays a key role. Foods rich in omega-3 fatty acids, such as fish and nuts, can stimulate the production of new neurons. Next, regular exercise, especially aerobic, has been found to enhance neurogenesis. So lace up those running shoes and get moving. Don't underestimate the power of a good night's sleep. It's during these hours of rest that our brains get busy generating new neurons. Lastly, learning new skills can also stimulate neurogenesis. So go ahead, pick up a new language, learn to play an instrument, or master a complex game. Research in this field is ongoing, and every new discovery brings us closer to understanding the marvelous mechanisms of our brains. So while you can't see neurogenesis happening, it's shaping your brain and life every single day. Until next time, keep exploring, and remember, your brain is a marvel of nature, capable of growth and change throughout your life.